bringing down your price to suit a client. I did makeup for 2,000 naira for a client. Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Onyi Daniels, a makeup artist based in Nigeria. If this is your first time of seeing this pretty face, you're welcome. Please do go back to my previous video to see what this channel is all about, and please do subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, you're highly welcome. Thanks for staying tuned. So on today's video, I am going to be sharing the 5 mistakes I have done as a makeup artist. The 5 top mistakes I have done as a makeup artist. I've been a makeup artist for over 4 years, 4 years, thereabout. So I can strongly say, yeah, that I have done some mistakes. There are some things I wish I knew before getting into the business. Yeah. So I'm going to be sharing all that with you. So if this is something you want to see or you want to hear, or you're wanting to be a makeup artist, please stay tuned to the end of this video. I'll be looking down just so I have a notepad, and so I wrote them down. So anytime you see me look down, it's getting the point, just so I don't go out of context. So stay tuned. My number 1 on the list is renting a studio too early. This point cannot be overemphasized. That is why it's at the top list. Yeah, it's my number 1, because I think it really affected me at some point in my makeup career. Now, I will advise you, if you're a beginner, please look for somebody who you will stick with, either sharing a space with somebody, or where you don't have to pay rent. You guys are doing it on percentage. I don't know, anyhow that it will be a win-win for both parties. Yeah, you can adapt that, or better still, your apartment, if there is a way you can share a space where you can be doing your makeup, where you can be doing your makeup, yeah, where you can be doing your business. You can also just start with your freelancing of going for home service. Basically, you can also do with that, but please don't rush into renting a space, because you have not built your client base. You've not built up your client base so well to say that okay, you are sure that every weekend you're going to be having a job. No, please don't rush into it so fast. Please don't, because even at my beginning stage, I learned that quite early. Yes, because at my beginning stage, I'll put the picture of the studio, how I divided my dad's parlor into 2, and then I used the second part to do my business. And that way I wasn't paying rent, I wasn't paying NEPA bills, I wasn't paying nothing. I was just living my life. I was basically on a free space. It was a free space for me. And there it helped me save up. That was when I got my makeup set, I got lights, I got some products I needed. I had students coming in. It had its own disadvantage, right? Because you get strangers coming into your space, but then you're trying to make an ends meet. So the advantage is always higher than the disadvantage of getting sharing your apartment to make a home studio. So please, if you can do with that, please by every means do that. But if it's not possible for you to do with your apartment, please try to use get somebody you can share with, maybe the person you learned from. Tell the person, oh ma, I want to be staying here with you, I want to be an intern, I want to work with you. Please by all means do that. Please, I'm saying this please because I know it can be very crazy. Getting a space can be very crazy, because I got a space at some point, and then location was a problem, paying bills, the little money you make, you end up using it to pay bills. So please don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. My second point here will be buying different lights based on trend. I know it can be very tempting. It can be very tempting, especially When you see that everybody's using it, everybody's doing it, so you feel outdated or not up to date you when you don't buy those lights that you see on IG and or please make do with the little one you have. See, at some point, hey, you will just fall back to those old lights that you feel that are outdated. You will just fall back to them. Story of my life right now. Because I have newer LED 600 and then 660. I still have a ring light, a 18 inches ring light. I bought that was my first light I got. And some points carrying those lights were very stressful. And so at some point I had to fall back to my ring light at some point because I went for a job somewhere in Abuja and I forgot the cables to my light. And one thing led to another, I'm always not getting the cable. So I had to fall back to my ring light. And it has been working so well, so well. So please don't follow trends. Get the lights because you need them, not because it is trending. Get these lights because you need them, not because it is trending. And you also want to make some money out of this business. Yes. So please don't follow trends. Make sure your pockets, you still have some money for yourself. Because at the end of the day, we are all trying to make money. That is why we learned these skills. Yeah. So that is it. Number 3 point to be bringing down your price to suit a client. I did makeup for 2,000 naira for a client. Yes, I did. I did for 3,000, I did for 4,000, I did for 5,000 as the time went. Not because at that time it was suitable, but because I was trying to keep this clients. I was trying to please them. And at the end of the day, I was displeasing myself at the cost of everything. Sometimes I even had to go to the people's place and then, you know, then you see you at the end of the day you are getting 1,000 as the money, as your money 500 at some point. So please don't do that. Don't put a price that at the end of the day you will get to regret. Don't lower your standard for anybody because last these people will be okay. These guys will be all right. They tell you, oh, this person does it better, this person does it at a lower price. Fine, ma, please, by all means, go to this person. But for me, this is what I'm going to charge. So please make sure that you are paying yourself salary out of every client you get. Have a specific amount that you know that in every job, this is for me. This is my take home. This is for me. When you have calculated the expenses and every other thing, the Uber you're going to take and every other thing you're going to do, please make sure you satisfy yourself. Like you are okay with the pricing and all. Yeah. Before you state out your price, make sure that you have put all this into consideration. Don't allow pressure from any client make you reduce your price. Please don't. I know there are sometimes you want to consider some people, but some clients can be very inconsiderate. Those people can be very inconsiderate, and sometimes familiarities is, you which day, this kind of saying. Only you of which day. It's not just powder, it's not just foundation, it is not just though. It is not just. See, don't don't entertain those people that will come to you and say, simple makeup. There is no simple makeup in makeup career. There is no simple makeup. It is either you're doing makeup or you're not doing makeup. Because they will come to tell you simple makeup. It's for simple makeup, 10,000 for simple makeup. Please don't entertain all those. I beg you. Don't allow them pressure you to doing what wouldn't sit well with you and your conscience. Well, you go home and start regretting, oh, this job was not worth it. Please don't. I think I've spoken a lot about this. My number 4 point would be buying too many products that you don't need. My number 4 point is buying too many products that you don't need. You're buying them not because you need them, but because they are on point right now. Everybody's using it, and so I have to have it. If I don't have it, you're not a professional makeup artist. Please don't. Why are you having 16, 19 concealers in your box? Why are you having 20, 50 foundations in your bag? When you know you can always mix shades to get something nice, something perfect, Save, not even something nice, something perfect for a particular client. You don't have to get all the shades. Oh no, you don't have to. Don't entertain that line. As a beginner, please, you don't have to. If you have good amount of shades, please by all means know how to mix them to get what you want. And especially wanting to go buy high-end products because you see this particular person using it, or because you see everybody's video is coming out and people are using it to show off. Mm-mm. Don't go and buy products that at the end of the day you will not use. I'm a victim of it because I have actually seen a powder palette online, and I felt, oh, everybody's using this powder palette. Let me get it. I ended up getting it, and it wasn't what I expected. Like, they are overhyping it online. It was overhyped online, maybe because big brands, some of these big brands, makeup artists, they get these products on what they call it. They get them free. They don't pay for these products just so they can advertise the products for the brand. Yeah. So um it's a free product given to them just for adverts. And then you will now go back and say, oh, these people are using this product. And this is what you are seeing online. Hmm. Don't allow these people pressure you, because this is what you're seeing online. Sometimes they show you as, oh, this is what I'm using, but they end up using what they normally use, another product, but you are seeing that this is what they used. To you from the video, this is what they used, but to them, they know what they used. Okay. So please don't buy product unnecessarily. Buy product because you actually need them. Why will you be having like 5, 10 palettes of eyeshadows when you can, at the end of the day, you are using just one palette? I'm a victim. Yeah, yeah. And then I had to go sort out my boss recently. I had to sort out my boss, and then I remove all the products I don't use, because they will end up just expiring there. I had to give them out. Yeah. Your siblings can have some. You can have them as your personal products that you use on your own self, because sometimes it affects us makeup artists not having our own personal products, not having our own personal kits. We tend to do our makeups from our kits. So if you can just remove them and say, oh, this is now for my own personal use, you cannot take them home, but don't just allow them lie in your box there doing nothing. So please don't buy, as a beginner, don't buy products because you see them online, they are trending. Buy products because you actually need them. Okay. Please. And the last but not the least, I wasn't professional. Like, everything goes for me. Everything goes for me. And sometimes I took bookings via calls. So it affected me at some point. It affected me in the sense that when I want to refer to what I told the client, I couldn't get what. So it's whatever the client now. I couldn't get what I actually told the client, what the conversation was all about, what we concluded at. Yeah, because I couldn't refer to something. I didn't have a documented conversation. It was based on calls. The booking was taken, and the clients can now. At that point, the client is now right to say anything. Whatever they say is assumed to be true. Yeah, because you don't even have your own evidence. You don't have a documentation. You don't have anything to show for it. So I wasn't professional because everything at that time was going for me in the sense of pricing, taking bookings, like professional. A client can book for 12 and end up coming by 2, 3. There was no penalty. There was nothing, it was just there. I will add this number 6 as a Jara, as Jara, because it just came to me. And that is having another stream of income as a makeup artist. Please do try to get something else that brings money to you, even when you don't go for jobs, because there are going to be bad days, whether you like it or not. There are going to be bad days. So when those bad days come, what happens to you? Will you stop eating? Will you stop living? So please try to get something to attach to the skills you have already. I'm not a 9 to 5 person. I've never been a 9 to 5 person, but I have some side hustles I do once in a while. Yeah. So you can also have some side hustles that you do that can actually bring you money. So if those bad days come, you still have something to fall back to. And with that said, I have come to the end of this video. If you stayed till the end of the video, you are the real MVP. I love you. Thanks for staying. Please, on the comment section below, share your own mistakes with us. We would like to hear. I would like to see what the mistakes were. I would like to read what your mistakes are. So on the comment section below, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Please do subscribe, share, and click on the notification button to be the first person to see whenever I post a new video. Thank you, and I love you. Mwah.